Welcome everybody to Law and Justice for Lincoln County Schools, our new courses here. I want to show you quickly how to get to all of your course information. So bear with me, I'm going to go through a little bit of the basics here of the course. So when you open it up, when you turn on your computer, when you log in, go to the Lincoln County Schools webpage. That is www.lcsnc.org. Get this one right up here at the top. That's what you want to go to. And that's sort of where I'm already at. So I'll set it back up here, and there we go. When you come in, I want to actually access it just a little bit differently. When you come down, scroll down here, and you can click on the Power on the Students tab over here, and you're going to go down here to the Student Rapid Identity Portal. When you go to the Rapid Identity Portal, you're going to click on it, and what's going to come up is you're going to actually have to enter your UID number and your password that you set up last year for the school. Now my screen is going to look a little bit differently than you. I'm going to have a few more options here than what you're going to have. I have to show this as a teacher's screen rather than as I can access a student screen. So I apologize if mine's going to look a little bit differently for yours. When you come in, though, a couple big things for you to look at. The most important one here is going to be your Canvas LMS button. And that's going to be what's important for you accessing this class and accessing what's going on. And all you want to do is click on the Canvas LMS tab, and you're going to come up into your dashboard. Now again, this is going to look a little bit differently than what you're going to see, but not overly much. You're going to have these little boxes here in which you can access the course, okay? And that's what we're going to have. And here we have the Law and Justice course. Yours will look similar to that. And you click on it, and we're going to come in here to your course. Now at the moment, you're not going to be able to see it or access it actually because I haven't published the course. I'm going to do that Friday, and then you're going to have full and complete access to it. But when you come in, this is where you're going to be. You click, what you'll see here is I've actually set your home page up as the module. So when you open up the Law and Justice course, the modules is what's going to pop up first. And that's where you're going to be able to access all of your assignments, your discussion groups, videos for you to watch, all those things that you're going to be doing to turn into work, PowerPoint presentations, videos, and things like that are going to be under the modules. Now you can access it over on this side, on the menu, the navigation toolbar. But I find honestly using the modules page, and you can click on that again if you want to, it's going to look very similar to this. It is just, quite frankly, very much so more easy than trying to go through and figure out what's going to be over here. So when you go in, you're going to have to do these. You're going to have to start with Canvas user videos, okay? So you're going to have to start with this. And so you're going to open up this first one, click on the video, and what you're going to see happen is as this comes up, it should be coming up. There we go. I didn't click on it. When you come up on this Canvas overview, it's going to pop up this video here for you, okay? And so what you get when you get this video, you're just going to click in here and you're going to click play. And you're going to watch this about 7.5 minute long video of how do you use Canvas, okay? And it's a very good, thorough little video. When you're done with that, you just go and make a little marking in here that you did it. And then you can move on to the next one, which is how to use assignments. Then how do you submit assignments? That's very, very important. And I just come back here to modules real quick. Make it easier so you can just go through here. When you're finished, there will be a little check mark off to the side. That shows that you've done what you need to do, and you can move on. You cannot do assignments overview before you watch the Canvas overview, okay? You can't do the assignment submission until you watch the assignments overview, okay? So you have to do each one of these sequentially. You can't skip down to the Welcome to Class module until you've completed all of these, okay? So you must do all of these first, then you can come down to Welcome to Class. And you see here it has prerequisites, Canvas user video module, so you have to finish this one first. Then you can come down through here. I've linked to the Canvas student user guide. Both of those modules will be up for the entirety of the course. And so if you prefer a text link rather than a video, you can come through here, click on any of these files, and it will take you to exactly where you need to be. Let's get back here to the Welcome to Class module. And here we are. Then you can see there's a discussion a little bit about who are you. Then there's a assignment here to view the syllabus. So when you click on that, you can get to the syllabus. Here we go, view the syllabus. As you can come up in a document. Come on, you can do it. You can open the document when it's downloaded. Now it's going to be bringing it into a Word document so you can edit it, but please note that I have the original copy stored on my computer, and you're not going to be able to change it. I mean, you can type in this, but in the end I have the original, and Canvas will have the original. You won't be able to change the one that's on Canvas. It'll give you the brief description of the course goals, the course content. Here you see Unit 1, the main theme is Introduction to Law and the Legal System, and then what topics we're going to be covering, and the same thing for each of these 6 units. We have major class course assignments. Note that there may be a few that are on there, particularly down here in the current events is what I'm calling sort of the discussion groups that we have. We'll be replying to a bunch of those throughout the course. The big thing I want to point out to you is the grading policy. This is going to be different depending on what school you're at, but for this course you're going to be under the East Lincoln grading policy. Okay. Now, I know if you go to West Lincoln or Lincoln and North Lincoln, you have a different weight, and these things are different. But for East Lincoln High School and for us in this course, what you're going to see here is that you have two types of assessment groups. Okay, summative and formative. Summative assessments are your test, projects, and performance grades. I don't do that much in performance grades. Okay, really I do tests and projects. They're going to count 60% of your final grade for this course. Okay. You're going to have a minimum of 4 of those per 9 weeks, so a total of a minimum of 8 for the entire semester. For the test, you'll have the opportunity to retake a test after remediation. Now, for my test, you have 2 opportunities to take the test. You must score at least an 80% on each test to move on. So you have 2 attempts to try to get 80. If you, after the end of the second attempt, you still don't make 80%, you're going to have to do some type of remediation assignment with me through the course before you're going to be able to open up. If you have to do a retest past the original 2 attempts, the retest will count 75% of your new test grade, and the original grade will count 25%. So that original grade will still be on there. So in other words, you can't say, well, I'm going to bomb 2 tests just so I can see the questions and then do a retest and get 100. When we do the retest, we combine those 2 grades at a 75-25% rate. Formative assessments, these are more like quizzes, classworks, and homeworks. Okay, these will be 40% of your total grade. A minimum of 4 of each grade per 9 weeks. So you'll have 4 quizzes, 4 classwork assignments, at least 4 homework assignments. A minimum of 4 of each of those for each 9 weeks. Okay, so a total of a minimum of 16 grades per 9 weeks. That's that 4.5. That's that 9 weeks period. Okay, so for every 9 weeks, you're gonna have a minimum of 16 items. Quizzes you'll see count 20% of your grade, classwork 10% of your grade, and homework 10% of your grade. Down here is the county's 10-point grading scale. We used this last year. This is the new thing, so please pay attention to that. You can sort of get an idea about what your grades are going to be. And then down here, the thing about online work and late work. All your work must be turned in through the Canvas system. Okay, that's my way of making sure that you have your work done, and it's your way of being able to go back and show me later, yes, I did this assignment. Okay, if you send it via email, it may get lost and I may accidentally delete it. If you are a student at East Lincoln and you hand it to me via paper, things get lost. Okay, if you're at one of the other schools and try to send it via courier, it may get lost. If you put it through Canvas, it's going to be there for the entirety of the semester. There's no way I can sit here and say, well, I've lost your assignment. Okay, it's very easy. So, vice versa, you can't say, I've lost your assignment, because if you've put it in there, it will be there. So make sure you turn all assignments in. I will not accept work outside of the Canvas system. All of your assignments will have a due date on them, okay? And you must have those things done, completed by that date. If you don't have them done by that date, there's going to be a late penalty, okay? I will accept assignments up for grades up to 5 days after they're due. You need to know that for every day you're late, and that's, if the due date's at 11:59 p.m. on Friday night and you turn it in at 12:01 Saturday morning, that's late. Okay, be it 2 minutes or be it 24 hours. So you have that window. Just be aware of that. I will take off 5 points of your maximum grade at that point. So if you turn in an assignment, you're getting a 94 on it. well, and you're late, I'm going to take 5 points off of that. Okay, if you turn it in 2 days late, you're going to get an 84, and that's sort of what I've got here for you, up to a maximum of 25 points off. So, if you turn in an assignment after 5 days, you're automatically going to receive a 0, and that's just how that is. Please note that. Please understand that. I don't want to have to do that, but it's the only way we can make sure that we stay within reason on these things. The last thing I want to make sure you know, and I mentioned earlier, that if you're going to move ahead in this course, if you're going to complete your assignments, you're going to have to do each one of them in subsequent or sequential order, okay? Which means that if we go back, and I'm going to just bear with me for a second, get up here to where I can X out of that. There we go. We're back into it. So if we're going back to the modules section, to get to Canvas Assignments Overview, for you to be able to access that video, you're going to first have to have watched the Canvas Overview for Students. Okay? For you to get to the Canvas Student Guide in the Welcome to Class module, you're going to have completed all of these videos in order. And the same thing for the syllabus quiz. To get to the syllabus quiz, you're going to have to have viewed the syllabus, done the discussion, posting, and viewed the student guide. Okay, the same thing for down here. I just want you to be aware of that and ready for that, and understanding that this is how things are going to be. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. You do have an email feature over here that you can send me a message. Under discussions, I'm going to actually put in a place there called Office, and you can go in there and send me a question. Office hours for me, I'm going to be available to you from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock pretty much every day during the week. I request that you not send me messages on Sundays. Sundays I'm just not going to answer anything. But I will do my best to get back to you within 24 hours. I'm also going to do my best to be able to grade your assignments within 24 hours as well. So just please know that. Sometimes I may request a conference with you, so you can have a conference feature down here. We're also going to have a chat feature. And during my office hours from 3 to 4 o'clock, I'll be in the chat room. And if you want to ask me a question, you can just come down in here and message me, and I will try to respond. Know that when you're in here, everybody's going to be able to see your questions. So just be aware of that. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. My email address is going to be under here in the announcements sections, and I'll probably stick it somewhere else as well, just so you can find access. Probably on the home page somewhere. I'll throw a link to it so you can get information about how to get a hold of me and when I'm available to you. Other than that, I hope you all have a great time in this class. I hope you're looking forward to it, and I will see you later. Have a good one. Bye bye.